General elections are underway in Bolivia. The polls opened at 8 a.m. this morning. Nearly 6 million Bolivians will vote across the country, and nearly 300,000 Bolivians will vote abroad in over 30 countries. Current President Evo Morales, candidate for the Movement Towards Socialism Party, is expected to win by a landslide, according to the latest figures. Voting will continue throughout the day until 6 p.m.
We're currently at a polling station in the center of La Paz. Things appear to be running smoothly in this center and the other voting centers that we have visited so far. We just interviewed one of the 7 members of the Supreme Electoral Tribunal. He informed us that there have not been any major irregularities so far. As of now, all 5 presidential candidates have cast their votes. Some of the polling stations in the 33 countries where Bolivians living abroad are participating in elections have now begun to close. Polls in Bolivia will be open until 4 this afternoon. We'll check back in with you later this afternoon to bring you more updates.
They're killing you, black man!
2 months after the fatal shooting of Michael Brown, protesters kicked off the first of many mass rallies this weekend. They chanted, carried signs, and marched to the office of the prosecuting attorney in Clayton, Missouri to demand justice for an unnecessary loss of lives. David Turpin is a parent and a concerned citizen. This weekend, Turpin brought his 8-year-old daughter Ruth on a 5.5-hour bus ride from Hammond, Indiana to St. Louis to march for justice for Michael Brown.
An injury to one is an injury to all. If they hurt someone else's daughter, it's as if they hurt my own.
An electrician who grew up in D.C. when David was his daughter's age, all of his African-American friends and their parents were afraid of the police. Today, he says, not much has changed.
Kids already know what's going on. They know what their parents are saying when they see the TV, right? They know what they're thinking. You know, if you grow up in the inner city kids know that they got to be careful around the police. Why? Because mom and dad say so.
His wife is from Mexico. His daughter Ruth is Latina.
I'm protesting because I think that these cops are being idiots for saying that they can be an enemy with somebody just by the color of their skin.
David doesn't want her to grow up with the same fear.
That's something that we need to deal with. The kids are already there. They're already picking it up. So we should explicitly, make the problem explicit, bring the conscience to them directly.
He's not the only parent who thinks so. At the demonstration, some of the loudest voices came from moms, dads, and kids. Parents from all over the country brought their children here to St. Louis to demand justice for Mike Brown and an end to police violence. Reporting from St. Louis, Missouri, I'm Alexandra Hall for Telesur.
This week is considered one of the happiest weeks to the people in Gaza since 7 years. Not only because the new Palestinian Unity government held its first meeting in the Gaza Strip on last Thursday, but because that today, Sunday, the conference of the reconstruction of the Gaza Strip is being held in Cairo, which means that more hope will be brought to the residents of Gaza, that a new, better future will be felt on the ground in the Gaza Strip. Today in the conference there were several speeches by the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, the Egyptian President Sisi, also John Kerry was there, Catherine Ashton was there, and also Ban Ki-moon. All of these very important people to be attending this conference is bringing some hope to the people of Gaza that in the next few weeks the reconstruction of the Gaza Strip will continue. Until now we don't have many information about the amount of numbers or the time this construction will take, but we will keep you updated.
The governor of the Mexican state of Guerrero, Angel Aguirre, declared on Saturday that some of the corpses uncovered in 4 new mass graves in the outskirts of Iguala are not from the 43 missing students. Across the country, thousands of people have protested, demanding the return of the students, who were disappeared 2 weeks ago after a clash with police, allegedly linked to the Guerreros Unidos gang. Rescue work was still ongoing on Saturday in Santa Teresa, Nicaragua, as dozens of homes are buried in mud after record rainfall this week. The country's Institute of Territorial Studies reports that nearly 15 inches of rainfall fell in 24 hours. There were 5 landslides around the Concepcion volcano on the island of Ometepe, where Santa Teresa is located. According to the government, 890 homes were flooded and 24 destroyed. Former Haitian dictator Jean-Claude Duvalier, also known as Baby Doc, was laid to rest in Port-au-Prince at a private ceremony held by his family on Saturday. Politicians, former military officers, and members of the church gathered at the chapel of his former high school. While Haiti's business and political elite said their final goodbyes to the fallen dictator, a crowd gathered outside to denounce Duvalier, who was never convicted for the widespread human rights abuses committed during his regime. Ghana tied 1-1 with Guinea on Saturday at the 2015 African Cup of Nations qualifiers, maintaining their Group E lead. Ghana leads their group with 5 points, one ahead of Uganda. Guinea is in third place. The match was played in Casablanca, Morocco, in light of concerns over the Ebola epidemic. At the opening games of the 2014 African Women's Championship, the Nigerian football team beat Ivory Coast 4-2. The qualifying tournament for the 2015 World Cup in Canada is being held in Namibia. Namibia also won last night's game 2-0 against Zambia.
Facts that have marked the course of history. Productions designed in the English language and made for the English-speaking world. This is Documentary. Watch it on telesur.net/English. Telesur, wherever the news, you'll be there.